guys, I hope you're well. You might be wondering why I look so dead. At the moment my under eyes are quite swollen, and I'm not wearing anything on my skin. No bronzer, no foundation, no concealer, no powder, nothing. Why I'm not wearing anything is because of this video. I'm going to be talking about skincare. Yeah, I'm going to just talk about Salima's Skin Solutions. I got a sample of this recently and I started using it for the past week and I'm absolutely in love with it. I mean, it's just... I'm going to talk about it throughout this video because I feel like it's one of those things that really need to be out there, but they're not, because there's so many brands that are, even though they're not that amazing, but they're so talked about and they're so out there in the blog sphere just because of their name, not because of how they work. I wanted to get this out there because I feel like this brand and what it stands for and everything about the products, because I've trialed and tested them, needs to be amplified to the world. I'm going to begin by talking really quickly about the company itself, or the brand itself. They're called SalimaSkinSolutions and they're owned by a woman called Salima. She designs all of the skincare products. She's actually been working in skincare for about 16 to 15 years, and she specializes in working for women of colour. This is one thing that I really loved about the brand, because these days you get so many products that won't work with your severe blemishes, they won't work with your severe discoloration that us as women of colour have more than other people. I really love the fact that she's really out there to work for women of her society. That in itself really makes me happy and makes me want to talk about this. All the products are halal, no ingredients that make it not halal, and I think it's the only company like this in Canada. Also vegan, and it has no parabens and nothing bad for your skin, basically. I'm going to talk about the products themselves. If you contact Salima, tell her your skin type and she will recommend one of the ranges for you. So before we begin talking about the actual products and how they worked for me, I just want to tell you guys what my skin type is, and my skin type is quite combination, because it can get oily, it can get dry, but it doesn't get extremely oily or extremely dry. It just gets a little bit oily or a little bit dry depending on where I am, depending on my environment, depending on the weather. So I have combination skin and I do get a couple spots every now and then, but I don't really have problematic skin or anything, alhamdulillah. So yeah, I just told her that I like things that, because the winter's coming up, I like something that's moisturizing but at the same time that's not too heavy. She recommended me the hyperpigmentation range, and I was a bit weirded out about that because the hyperpigmentation range is mainly for women who are aging and stuff. So I was like, are you sure this is for me and everything? And she was like, yes, because in this range it's really good for like if you've got pigmentation that you want to get rid of, or if you've got if you want to just cleanse thoroughly, or you want to moisturize a little bit. So I've got a sample set, by the way. It's not a full set, I just wanted to try it out. So it comes with mini products, and it comes with this little leaflet with a list of all the products that you get inside. So yeah, that's what I've got. So I'm gonna go through the products and talk to you a little bit about them. First of all, I'm going to go in order of the things that you use first, and I'm going to tell you guys what they do and how I use them and when I use them, so that I can help you guys. First of all, I have the cleanser, and it's the purifying cleanser. I was a bit skeptical about this to begin with because it's kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm not too fond of cleansers that are soapy and they get really like, what's the word? They foam. But this one actually doesn't foam very much and it's not soapy at all. It's just really cleansing. Like as soon as I use it, I feel like my skin is completely really cleansed, and I love that feeling, but at the same time it does not dry my skin out, which I really liked. Read like what it says about it here. And it's a gel cleanser, and it's rich in antioxidants with balanced pH and contains 1% of glycolic acid, and it's designed to deeply cleanse the skin while infusing key ingredients of green tea extract, vitamin C, vitamin E in the skin, and it's left free of debris, feeling refreshed and looking radiant. And honestly, everything that is claiming there, I feel it. Like my skin feels radiant after I use it. It doesn't dry out because it's got vitamin C. So I really like this cleanser. I don't use it for removing my makeup. I basically, when my skin is clean, usually in the morning or in the evening after I've used my makeup removing cleanser, I will pop a little bit of this on wet skin and I just rub it into my skin and make sure I go all over. And it literally, sometimes my makeup cleanser doesn't remove everything on my skin, so there's still some makeup on my skin. So it's always important to double cleanse, and I've been using this as my double cleanser, and it honestly removes everything from my skin. When I go in with my toner, there's nothing on my cotton pad except for a little bit of colour, but nothing major, and I really like that, and I feel like it's really improved my skin. There's a exfoliator and there's a mask. Now I just want to talk about the exfoliator really quickly. It's very different to any exfoliator I've ever used ever. It's basically a jelly. I'm just gonna open it for you guys so you can see. It's a jelly and it just, ooh, do you see that? I don't know if you can tell from there, but it's like a really gloopy consistency, and it has very tiny little dots in there, and it smells like aniseed. I love that smell. It just reminds me of like my mum makes some desserts and stuff with it. But yeah, it's really nice, and what it does, it's a very interesting kind of exfoliator, and I absolutely love it. I don't really use exfoliators ever. I've only started using this and I really like it. So what I do is, especially in my dry areas, which is basically around usually my mouth area here, my nose here. Oh, I'm just touching my face now, it just feels so soft. I actually thought for a moment I had makeup on my face, but it's just my skin. So all this area, and this area mainly, I like to exfoliate it with this because it gets quite dry and there's loads of dead skin. So what I do is I take the exfoliator and I just rub. And what it does is it removes the dirt and it puts it on the surface of your skin. And as soon as you remove this jelly, it all comes off. The reason why I don't use exfoliators is because I feel like they make me break out and they make me go really get really sensitive, and they just kind of play around with my skin in a wrong way. But I really like this. I didn't break out or anything. Next is the Ultra Rejuvenating Mask, and this has to be my favorite, one of my favorites. I think it's on the top of favorites in this set, and it looks like this. It's like a greeny colour and it's got like little dark blue bits in it, so it's kind of exfoliating. Basically all you do is you put this all over your skin. After I've exfoliated, I would put this all over my skin and I let it sit there for about 5 to 10 minutes. And when I remove this, my skin just feels so soft and so cleansed. It's unreal. It makes my skin feel so good. It has a natural pH for all skin types, refreshes the skin with infused collagen, elastin and vitamins A, E, C, D3, K and B complex. Especially effective after exfoliation. Yep, I feel like my skin just feels so supple and so soft and like just amazing. I've used it today just before I filmed this video, so I've literally just used all these products before filming, so my skin just feels so good right now. Usually when I use some clay masks, it really dries my skin out. There's some clay masks that I've used that I really don't like. I've used the Mario Badescu one, which is not nice. It just dries my skin out really badly. Like when I first saw it and I saw that it was a green clay mask, I was like, oh god, I'm not gonna like this. But honestly, it's so moisturizing but at the same time so cleaning. Like, it's amazing, and I'm really happy that I have this. So after all of that, obviously you want to go and tone your skin. So they have the Dermaglow toner. Now when I first used this, I was really skeptical because it smells very acidic. When you put it on your skin, you can feel it, like it kind of like tingles on your skin. You straight away, it must be an exfoliating toner because it feels quite acidic and you can kind of feel it on the skin. So I'm gonna read what it says here. And this is, it says on the booklet that it's an active skin toning exfoliator, so I was right. It contains decongested botanicals, eucalyptus oil, vitamin C, salicylic acid and kojic acid, a complex which lightens the appearance of the skin and dark spots. It delivers antifungal, antimicrobial as well as antioxidant properties, resulting in a cleaner, more even and glowing complexion. Guys, look at the skin. Look at my skin right now. Is it glowing? Is it glowing? It's this stuff. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. And the thing with this, the things with these products is you can feel them work for the first time using them. I'm gonna tell you something. Before I started using them this week, I had tried out this primer that I bought, and oh my days. A silicone based primer, and I can't stand silicone based primers at all because they just, I don't know, they do something to my skin. I don't like it. I think they block my pores or whatever. Anyway, I tried it out, and after I tried it, I was getting all these tiny little red spots like all over this area, and I was so annoyed because it made my skin feel rough, and it just completely removed the glow in my natural skin. So I was so annoyed, and I was just like, what the hell? Like, I knew it was that because I hadn't changed anything else in my routine, so I knew it was that, and I knew something was going on. Like, what is this? But the day I started using this, it completely went. Completely, everything went. Like, if you see now, there's nothing, there's no little red spots, there's no redness. It's just, my skin is just glowing and it's clear and it's amazing. Also, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but I have two spot marks here. I've got one here, one there, and they've substantially faded since I've started using these, so I'm really happy about that. Okay, now finally moisturizer, and I've got two moisturizers here actually, because one is for the nighttime and one is for the daytime. So I'm just gonna, so first of all, I have the daytime cream, which is the Derma Perfect Moisture Cream, and this is, I'm wearing this right now because it's the day, and honestly this just makes my skin feel amazing. Just a little drop and I just put it all over my face, and it just makes me feel so, like, my skin's so soft. Like, I just can't stop touching my skin, and it does not feel heavy whatsoever. There's no greasiness, there's nothing. It doesn't even look like I have anything on, but it's just moisturizer. It's amazing. Finally, there's the night cream, which I have also used, but I'm not really wearing it at the moment. Again, a little bit acidic. I can feel that it has things in it that are designed to be left on your skin to work overnight. I really also like it. It moisturizes my skin beautifully, and it feels really good on my skin. And here it says, formulated with 6% lactic acid and vitamin E, this emollient conditioning cream gently exfoliates, restoring firmness, youthful appearance and tone to dehydrated sensitive skin without irritation. So again, it's perfect for sensitive skin, and at the same time it exfoliates your skin. A moisturizer that left overnight exfoliates and removes dirt and moisturizes. How beautiful is that? Like, I've never used a product like this in my entire life, and I've used quite a lot of skincare, but nothing like this. So I'm really happy about this. So yeah, these are all the products. I'm really impressed about them because I've never tried anything like this that is organic and works so well on my skin. I did experience some redness the first time I used it, but other than that, nothing else. Absolutely no breakouts or anything. My skin can be sensitive at times and does break out when I first use certain products. For example, when I first started using Glam Glow, I broke out like mad, and I thought it was bad and everything, but now I love it. But I haven't used that in a while actually. But yeah, I would definitely recommend you try this brand out if you're looking for something new, you have a bit of issues with your skin. Also, there's other sets for like oily, really oily skin and really dry skin. This is like for combo skin, and if you've got a little bit in between and you've got like marks on your skin and scarring that you want to get rid of. Onto pricing. Now, personally, I think it's not expensive. Salima was telling me that some people might think it's expensive, but it's because of the ingredients that she puts in the products, and she uses like the finest ingredients and everything. And as you can see, there's some really special stuff in these and that really work. And also it's, oh yeah, another thing I forgot to say, the actual production is and no cruelty to animals, so there's been no testing on animals or anything like that. It's vegan, it's halal certified, so you need to remember that there's so many things that usually you will get in your products that you won't get in here, so that's why obviously it will take more expenses to make these things. The sample sets that I have here that are going to last you a month cost around 81 Canadian dollars, which converted to pounds is £40. Now personally, I think this is not expensive personally, because you get quite a generous amount of product and they really work, and they're just very good on your skin basically. And you know, you won't get anything like this out there in the market. I've tried so many skincare, I've never tried anything that works like this and has so many good benefits like this, and is vegan and halal and, you know, all of that. So I would definitely recommend you get the sample sets. Afterwards, the actual products are around £19 each, so like if you want the cleanser or whatever, and to be honest, that's basically the same price if you're gonna buy like a Clarins cleanser, or you know what I mean. So I definitely recommend you guys check it out. I'm very pleased with these, and I'm definitely going to be purchasing the full-sized products once I'm done, because honestly I've seen a huge difference in my skin, and I really love that. I love to feel like I can just go out with no foundation, even though right now my skin's all puffy because of lack of sleep, but I really love these, and I just felt like I needed to tell you guys about them because I don't think a lot of people know about them, and I've seen a lot of other bloggers talk about them too, but I thought I'd just, you know, join the crew and talk about them because I feel like they should be talked about. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my video and my little demonstrations in the video, and I will put all the links to Salima's skincare range and everything in the description box, and I'll put the name of the set that I got as well in the description box, just in case you guys don't remember what I said already, but I'll put it all there. Hope you have an awesome week, and I will speak to you guys soon. Bye.